because I wet tumble all of my brass now, I'm using a single stage. Whoops. Well, that's a crimped in primer. This is trash, it's no good. It's ranged brass, so who knows what I picked up, but that'll get thrown out. I don't even know where I was at. Anyways, on so I'm depriming and resizing, and this is just a silicone lube. I don't really care what kind of lube I use, because the end result, I'll be washing this brass with the stainless steel median gone. And the other thing is, I will case gauge every one of these. Again, it's ranged brass, so I don't know what it was shot through, but every single case will get case gauged before I reload it, only because I want to know now if I'm going to have a problem with it, and it's better to find out now. I'd rather be safe than sorry. So I'll just go through a couple of these. But that felt, well, that's a 380. So a lot of this is muscle memory. You get the feel for it. If something doesn't feel right or different, you kind of pick up on it. And most cases it pays off. Well, and that's a Smith & Wesson 40 cal. So that'll get saved for all the 40 cal brass. This is a case kicker. It definitely helps speed up the process. It's just a stainless steel bracket with a filler gauge that I bent like a semicircle here to help kick the brass out. You see, and believe it or not, that does help speed the process. And then on the opposite side, I don't know if you can see it, I got the RCBS primer catcher, expended primers, and then I put a piece of 3/4 PVC here for a little chute, so the brass can slide down and get caught in this. Another, see, there you go. That's another crimped in primer piece of brass. That's trash. That'll get thrown out. And it just, well, most cases, it just slides down the chute. Maybe I'm off on my adjustment a little bit. There we go. Slides down the chute, and it does actually help you speed the process up. And in that case, I'm guessing the primer didn't come out. Yeah, that primer didn't fall. So well, look at that. That must have been a pretty heavy load. Or who knows, maybe it was shot out of a 40 cal, because if you look at that, that looks pretty damn close to a Smith & Wesson 40, even though that's a 9mm brass. That could have been dangerous. Well, anyways, I think you guys get the picture. I got a lot of these to go through. I'll end up resizing all of my 9mm before I set up and reload them, and I may even go through my 45s and my Smith & Wesson crimped in primer. 38, I'm sorry, 380. Well, that's the problem with range brass. You never know what you're going to get. So anyways, yeah, I'll reload, or I'm sorry, I'll go ahead and deprime, resize probably all my 45s and my Smith & Wessons. Another third, 380. Alright, so I think you guys get the picture here. Alrighty then. I did want to show you guys the other side of this press with the little PVC chute there. I think I forgot to mention also, I'm using an RCBS carbide die and RCBS single stage. You know, wet tumbling and then depriming and resizing, I don't know of any other way you can do it other than on a single stage. I've had this one probably, my goodness, 25 years or so. For the longest time it sat in a drawer, never used it until I started wet tumbling. So most of this brass was shot from my 9mm. We shot it at an indoor range, and of course I picked up some strays. Looks like some of this may came from an outdoor shooting area where I was at as well. These are all the crimped in primers that I'll have to throw away. This is just a few of them. I think I ended up with about maybe 40 or so. And then, I don't know, maybe a handful of 380s, probably another handful of Smith & Wesson 40. And then, interesting, I ended up finding 2 cases in this batch that are, these are actually 9mm. And the only thing I can think of is they were shot through a 40 cal. I didn't even know that was possible, but well, there you have it.